it going, guys? Welcome back to another video where today we are doing something we have not done in a very long time, and that is a tier list. Now, I have just officially caught up to One Piece within the anime. I'm going to be reading the manga, so I thought it'd be a good idea to do a tier list of every arc that is in One Piece that's canon, because I did watch this from October 2022 all the way to now. It is June 2023 going to July, so we are doing a little tier list because I have not done this in a while and I don't feel like editing another gaming video. Starting off with Romance Dawn, we are in the East Blue saga. I feel like a lot of East Blue isn't gonna be high tier. I think Romance Dawn was when Luffy and Zoro meet and then they met Kobe and all that. It wasn't like great. I want to put it in B tier. I'm gonna put it in B tier. It's like average. It's starting off meeting everyone. Okay, cool. Orange Town, we meet Buggy. I personally wasn't a huge fan of this. I just wasn't. So I'm gonna put that in C tier. I'm gonna make East Blue a little bit faster because I'd honestly like East Blue. I feel like it's pretty simple, pretty easy. Syrup Village also wasn't a huge fan. Orange Town, like we had Buggy, we met Nami. Like there's some like stuff that they still did callbacks to now. With like the Zoro give me like a minute and like everything like that within Wano. I want to put Syrup Village. I didn't really enjoy Syrup Village. Usopp pisses me off still to this day because of how much of a fucking wuss he is. So I'm gonna put that in D tier. I'm being very harsh here. I'm being very harsh. Barati. I forgot how they fucking pronounce it. That's when they go meet Sanji. I thought this was a pretty good arc. I think what really saved it was bringing Mihawk in and the whole like Zoro line, and then Sanji, of course, we meet. I think that's gonna go B tier. I do find it a little bit better than the Romance Dawn. Along Park. Okay, that's where our first A tier class comes in. That's where we start getting like the backstory of Nami and like goes very deep into it. That's what I loved about it, is like it goes very deep into the backstory of Nami, dark sides, blah blah blah. One Piece is very just slow paced within the beginning of the arcs. Completely fine. It is a very old anime. Logtown, it's average. B tier is basically my average area. Like I want to say I liked it more than, yeah, I'd say I liked it a little bit more than Barati and Romance Dawn. So we'll go Logtown as a top of average. Buggy and Crew Adventure Chronicles, I'm not gonna lie, I did not like this. This was just a waste of my time. Seeing how I was like, when I watched One Piece, they were on episode 1000 and I want to say around episode 1030. So I knew what I was signing up for. I had to really grind it out, and Buggy and Adventure Chronicles felt like it really just slowed down my pacing so much, even though it was only 2 episodes. So that's going there. Reverse Mountain, another kind of time waster, although Laboon, I do like Laboon, so it is going S tier. It's not as good as Orange Town. It's not as good as Orange Town. Whiskey Peak, that one I enjoyed. I actually did enjoy Whiskey Peak, just because of the whole like Zoro, like I forget what Zoro says. It was when everyone was like drunk or something, like he was on the top of like things, and then the Zoro and Luffy fight because Luffy thought Zoro was the one that attacked him for like no reason, even though there was good reason. So we'll put that at B tier. I'm gonna put that over Logtown. I did like it, not Logtown. Actually, yeah. Wait, no, we'll put it below Logtown. Right? I'm trying to think what I liked more about Logtown over Whiskey Peak. No, I like Whiskey Peak over Logtown. Diary of Kobe and Mappo. Again, very cool and everything like that. It still felt like it was a waste of my time a little bit, especially since it was only 2 episodes and they were like combination of filler and non-canon. I was doing like a filler list and everything like that. That's why I also did like canon. So it's gonna go in S tier. Still don't, not S tier, C tier. Still prefer over Reverse Mountain, but not over Orange Town with Buggy and all of them. Little Garden, I did not enjoy this. I personally thought this was so fucking long for no fucking reason. The whole Luffy having to fight colors and everything. Zoro and them are stuck in a fucking candle statue. I'm putting this in C tier. Honestly, because it was an actual like arc where it took so many episodes, it's below Reverse Mountain and fucking Diary of Kaba and Mappo. Because, dude, like the fact that it was like that's technically 8 episodes. That just felt way too long. Like the giant story, cool and all, but that felt way too long. Drum Island also felt like it was very long. I want to say it's I think what's saving like these 3 right now is the episode. It wasn't that long of arcs, like, so the episodes weren't as annoying, I would say, because they weren't as long. So I want to say Drum Island is gonna go like it's gonna go above Little Garden. It's not the greatest with tempo wise and everything like that. Chopper's backstory is still very sad. It's just, that was my problem, is I felt like they did a lot like that played on for way too long. Alabasta, finally we start getting into action. We get Zoro's like, if I didn't need a Cutscale, I need a Cutscale now type shit. We start seeing him get lost. I think Alabasta is gonna go in that A tier category. I still prefer Along Park a little bit more though, just because of everything that went down in Along Park, with more the backstory wise connected to the Straw Hats. Yes, I know Vivi is like the honorary Straw Hat and everything like that, but I think the Arlong Park had more personal like things going on. That's why I'm putting it in front of Alabasta, if that makes sense. Still no S tiers yet. Jaya and Skype did really feel very slow. Well, Skype till the middle end is where it's like slow. I still think Jaya is like average, seeing how like we're looking at Whiskey Peak and everything. I do enjoy it over Whiskey Peak though, so that's like average. That's an average. It's not below C, nothing like that there. I do love the introduction of Blackbeard, when they're like, it's more of a them than a he. The whole Luffy's callback when like Shanks got that bottle smashed on him and it was like, Zoro, we don't want to fight, blah, blah. And then he beats fucking Bearmy's ass, even though Bearmy thought he was like not even like that strong. So I did like that section. Skypea, I'm gonna put that in A tier. I think it was great, like as an overall story. Still pretty long with some stuff, but I think it was still pretty great. I'm still gonna put that underneath Alabasta and Along Park. Long Ring, Long Land. Yeah, you're going at the bottom of the fucking list. This pissed me off so fucking much. The only thing that kind of saves it is Aokiji's like moment when he comes through. Actually, is that even part of that? That's not even part of that, is it? But I'm putting that at the bottom. It was such a waste of time. It's like, I'm expecting them to get his shit right and everything like that there. Don't get their fucking shit right. It's just there to fucking waste time. I hated fucking Long Ring, Long Land. Like, fuck off, dude. Water 7. Good. It was good. It was good. I think it was very good. I want to put it, I think I like the betrayal, like that kind of traitor betrayal stuff. Bleach, I think, does an amazing job with it, and I kind of liked what they did with this is because they added that betrayal and everything like that. So I want to put Water 7 at the top of A list. This is at the top of the list. Again, this is all my opinion. I did not say this at the start. This is all my opinion of what I think of the arcs. Enies Lobby. I feel like I'm not pronouncing that right. I think that is our first. Wait, post Enies Lobby. No. Okay, no, mind. Enies Lobby, I think, is our first S tier. The introduction of Gear Secondo, Gear Third, I think was just amazing. We saw Sanji and Zoro with Diablo Jumbo and like Zoro using the Ashra 9 sword style and everything like that. Chopper's Monster Point, Frankie kind of like, I think that was our first S tier within the series. This is kind of showing why a lot of people couldn't really get through One Piece, because there's a lot of grinding to do to get to that first S tier level. Like they said, it's from like episode 264 is where it's like actually gets really good, because that's when like the powers and everything like come like that. Post Enies Lobby, I actually really enjoy this. I always sometimes go back to it just because it's like that Garp, like they introduced Garp and all that to the Straw Hats. I really like that, and they talk about like being his grandpa, everything like that. I really enjoyed post to Ennis Lobby. It's not above like Water 7, On Long Park, or like all those, because again, those actually had like certain things to it, like they had villains. But I really enjoyed it. It showed Aokiji's kind of like more like it's like tough love with Robin. That's what I really also enjoyed. Thriller Bark arc. This one's so difficult because I personally did not enjoy a lot of the scenes, I guess. Correction, there are some scenes. We do know the whole Nami in the bathroom. No one can fucking not like that. Zoro, of course, like Betsy, like nothing's happened moment there. Like that's where like the Thriller Bark like gets saved there. But as an actual thing, I didn't like Gekker Moria, but I want to put it at the top of B tier. It's not at A tier, but it's at the top of B tier because what really saves it is the Betsy moment with what's it called, Zoro. It's gonna go in the B tier. I do also enjoy how they're bringing like Brooke in. Like, it just wasn't one of my favorites that it doesn't belong in A tier for me, if that makes sense. Sambodi Shops is what they say in the dub. I know. Archelops, Archipelago. I always could not pronounce that. I'm very awful at reading. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. That's where I honestly, I'm gonna put that above Ennis Lobby. That is the next S. Actually, wait. No, you know what? I'm gonna put that below Ennis Lobby because I forgot that's when they start doing Sanji's the Sanji lookalike. I thought that was very time wasted off that. But what really makes me like this is just the pacing was super fast for a good point of section. We met Law, we met Kid, the Celestial Dragons, everything like that. Then the fight with the Kumas. We saw Luffy finally, like, you saw the Straw Hats actually lose for once. And then how much that actually broke down Luffy. That I want to say that's an S tier. Not above Ennis Lobby. Even though it did introduce Law, which is like by far my favorite fucking One Piece character. Amazon Lily, that's B tier. That was like average. I'm gonna put that underneath. I'm gonna put that underneath Jaya. I think I like Jaya a little bit more because there's a lot of foreshadowing within Jaya. Which one is this? Straw Hats and the separation. Oh, that's when like the Straw Hats and everything were kind of like separated. That was good. Like, it was good. I'm gonna put that above Amazon Lily. Do I put that above Amazon Lily? I want to put it above it, Amazon Lily a little bit. No, do I? I feel like these two could swap. Impel Down. Okay. That one was good. Good average. I really hated the pacing of that. It felt like they took like 10 episodes each fucking level when it shouldn't have been like that. Bon-Chan's fucking sacrifice and the Akagama pistol. Akagama weep. Like, I enjoyed that, but I don't think it's as good as Thriller Bark, maybe? This one's difficult. Thriller Bark's really throwing me off the edge because there's that very rememberable moment within Thriller Bark. But the pacing of Thriller Bark was just so bad. I don't know. Oh, and the Thriller Bark also has the Shisui. Technically, it's not Shisui. Shusui and like the whole like introduction of the kind of the Wano stuff too. I'm putting Imperial down below in Thriller Bark. I feel like that's respectable. I feel like a lot of people might bring up Thriller Bark to A tier, but I like it like that. I like it like that. Marine Forward, okay, we already know where this is going. This is going S tier. I feel like Marine Forward was a lot of people's top tier arcs because of, one, the animation, the fighting, although it did take Luffy so long to get there, the backstory with Garp and like Ace and all that. I really like that. I'm putting that in S tier. We all know why it's in S tier. It's like one of the most well-known arcs of One Piece because the One Piece is real. Post-war is when they go into more about Luffy and then backstory. Good. It's good. I don't think it's like average. I think it was very good. I do like kind of the explanation and everything like that, although it was dragged on for a bit. That was my only thing, but I did have a lot of laughs and like I enjoyed watching it. So I'm gonna put that below post NS lobby. No. I feel it's wrong for me to do that while I have Thriller. Just this photo right here throws me off. Thriller Bark is throwing me off a lot. As an arc in general, okay, as an arc in general, I think I like post-war more than Thriller Bark. Does that sound bad? I feel like that's bad. I'm just gonna leave it like that. Return to Shibodi shops on Fisherman Island. Pretty simple. It was very nice with like the introduction of everyone coming back, although it did feel dragged on again. It wasn't good. I'd say it's pretty average. They have that again. It's one of those memorable moments where it's like everyone kind of gets together. It gives you chills. Is it? Oh no, but then you kind of see everyone's training a tiny bit. I'm gonna put it below Thriller Bark. I'm gonna put it below Thriller Bark. I think that's respectable. Maybe. I feel like these two can like switch up to there. Fisherman Island. This one I actually really enjoyed because yes, we had the whole 2 years time skip and everything like that there. We see Zoro like fucking fighting in the water and still being stronger than Horty, but like the only way to create it where like the villains were strong enough to beat some of the Straw Hats even within the time skip is putting them in water because of Luffy's Devil Fruit, because they spent how long in there. So the only disadvantage is if you make the villains have the advantage in the water. So I do like the concept of Fisherman Island. Again, the pacing just was so slow. I feel like that's the one problem with One Piece. And it took me until Thriller Bark to kind of realize the reason why the pacing is so freaking slow is because they have so many characters to go through. Like they have to tell the backstory of every fucking side character that comes, new side character they come through. Then they have to show every fight of every fucking character that appears. So I'm gonna put Fisherman Island. I think it was above, Skypiea. I think I liked Alabasta more. Fuck. This was hard because this is also when the animation actually stepped it up a lot. Oh, this is difficult. This one's difficult because that's when we got Red Hawk. That's when like Jinbei saw Zoro and Sanji like fighting amongst each other. It's like, why are they competing against each other? Poseidon with above Arlong Park. I feel like I've switched these. I'm gonna switch these now. Yeah, Alabasta over Arlong Park. I don't know if Water 7. I really enjoyed just the concept of Water 7 a lot though, with betrayal and everything like that there, especially the fight between Usopp and Luffy. I'm gonna put Fisherman Island at between Alabasta and Water 7. Pug Hazard, pretty average. It was pretty average. I'm gonna put that below. I'm gonna put that above Thriller Bark. I did like it more than Thriller Bark because I thought the pacing was a little bit better. Dressrosa, S tier, of course. Gonna go above Enies Lobby because we get Gear 40 Luffy. We get a bunch of like backstory with all that. Like we see Usopp kind of do something again. He genuinely pisses me off, guys. Like I just hate how much of a bitch he is. S tier. I'm gonna put that below Marineford. Zero Whole Cake. The Zero arc. It's average. It's pretty average. The whole like friendship. It's like, oh, they did that much for them. I'm gonna put that underneath the Jai arc. Yeah. Not really gonna go into detail on that one. It was pretty short too. Whole Cake Island. I actually really enjoyed. Interesting fact. I got through Whole Cake Island and the Zoro. Just the Whole Cake like saw kind of the arc in general there. I got that done within, I want to say like 2 weeks, maybe less. I'm putting that S tier. Personally, I got through it because I liked Sanji is my favorite Straw Hat. Now a lot of people like Zoro. I feel like we see way too many swords nowadays. I just like Sanji because he like the fiery kicks, everything like that. And then I really do enjoy the in-depth detail with like that kind of twist with it's more than what Sanji's like past was. I personally enjoyed Whole Cake Island over Dressrosa. I feel like that's gonna piss off a lot of people. Lovely Whole Cake Island. That's when like the reverie and everything like that there. That was good. Not good. It's like average. Pretty average. I'll put it in that like I want it behind Jai. Yeah, I want to put it behind Jai. Final one, Wano arc. That is S tier, and that is at the top of S tier. I think we all know why, because Marineford is always focused on Luffy, but Wano finally brings the Straw Hats in all together. It focuses on them as a whole. We know what's coming up soon. If you guys are manga readers, I'm not going to spoil anything if you're not, but I think that's pretty good. I think S tier, for me personally, is good. A tier can switch a little bit. I still like Water 7. Do I like Water 7 more? Nah, I feel like I can do a lot of readjusting on this one. Yeah, I'm gonna do some adjusting on this one. I'm gonna put Alabasta over Fisherman Island, Water 7 below Fisherman Island. All Park stays behind Skypiea. That stays fine. B tier is where it's difficult. Again, I'm gonna keep Punk Hazard there. Thriller Bark stays there. Shambodi, I do like. I think what's saving the return of Shambodi is the fact that it's shorter episode. It's not as long as of arc compared to Imperial Down. We're keeping Imperial Down there. Same thing, Jai. Kind of same thing with Jai. Same thing with Jai. I'm gonna put Jai over. I think everything's good in B tier. C tier, we're good. D tier, we're good. Yeah. That's my tier list for the arcs. I'm gonna try bringing back tier list a little bit. It's been a while, I know, but I want to bring it back. So if you guys did enjoy this, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, do share with friends. It would be lost me. I do plan on doing a ranking of every like One Piece character, or the more well-known ones later in the future, and then maybe redoing like my anime list, or like the shonen like list of tier lists. So stay tuned for that, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.